Hello everyone, welcome back to David at Go To Hobbies. Right, Starmer, the dreaded word. Doesn't it make you feel full of enthusiasm, dread, piss off, fucked off, excuse my language, and absolutely dismayed? You know what? I must apologise, I'm not allowed to call them that, am I? But I didn't call them that. We have a government that doesn't know what it's doing. That's what I feel. But some people say they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Perhaps they are. But it doesn't stop them being called a load of flipping fruit bats, does it? You realise, I realise, and that they are betraying us. They're absolutely stark, raving, bloody mad. And I can't understand the logic. There is no logic in what they're doing. So we've got boat peoples coming into this country by the thousands, thousands and thousands and thousands, and our spineless government is allowing them to come in. They're not stopping them. What did I hear today? The border force drone has crashed into the sea. Right, the border force boat has broken down, and the RNLI is picking up the pieces. You couldn't make this up, could you? You just can't make this up. What gets me is this. They can send 3 police cars round, 6 police officers to arrest Dr. K on allegations. Right? But when we have a police force that is being dictated to by the government, telling them what they can do and what they can't do, we have a border force not fit for purpose. We have a government not fit for purpose. And the police are running amok. I don't think people in this country are going to put up with much longer. I think this is what I think. The French had the right idea. They got their muck spreaders and they sprayed a particular building in France because they were pretty pissed off of what either the government was doing or the local council was doing, and they sprayed them with manure. I'm not saying it should happen in this country, but it'd be a great laugh, wouldn't it? Oh, you can just imagine the caption, can't you? Shit sticks to the council. Or the muck spreaders are out in force, spreading shit across the county over the council buildings, or something to that effect, you know. But you just imagine a farmer getting hold of his muck spreader, taking it to number 10 and releasing it down there. That'd be absolutely bloody brilliant. I think that'd be fantastic. Oh dear. I'm not recommending they do it though. But I can just see this cow shit spewing out all over the coppers and making Downing Street smell like a shithouse. It'd be so funny, wouldn't it, eh? It'd be like a piggy muck with Starmer. Sorry, I just find it weird sense of humour, funny, but excuse me, time's getting on. Um, no, but I just find it absolutely hilarious to think that we've got the Prime Minister, right? It'd be so funny if we got him sprayed with manure. That'd be lovely. Just imagine it on ITV News or BBC. 10 Downing Street covered in cow shit. I hope I'm not giving any of these farmers ideas. Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah. Hmm. I'd love to see that. I really would. I don't recommend it, but it'd be great. But this is what's happening, isn't it? We're going into civil unrest. We're going into civil war because of what this Starmer, the dictator's doing. And you think to yourself, where's it going to stop? Where is it going to stop? Bear with me for a second. Sorry about that. I had to have a swig of coffee because me is getting tired. So, what I'm saying to you is this. You, me, and everyone else in this country are fed up to our back teeth. And if number 10 Downing Street and the rest of Downing Street got covered in pig shit, cow shit, bullshit, well, they already got bullshit. It wouldn't make any difference, would it? Because it's still, if they're not talking it or doing it, oh, I don't know. It just begs belief. And you just think to yourself, why on earth have we got these morons in power? I'm sorry, but I find the government insulting. I find the government absolutely horrible. I find the government that is betraying us. They offend me. They actually are betraying me. They are betraying you, our children, our wives and daughters. They are betraying our mums and dads, brothers and sisters. Pardon me. Where does this leave us? It leaves us in a flipping mess. It leaves us, excuse me, up the river without a paddle as such. I've often used the analogy, you can't put none if you haven't got none. And I don't think the government has got any. I just feel after the latest Mandelson, what's the word I'm looking for? It? Could you call it a cover up? Call it. Sorry, can you call it incompetence? Or what can you call it? But apart from basically blatant lies. So this is what I understand. Starmer knew about what Mandelson had done. That's what I think. Starmer said to the House of Commons that I have all confidence in Mandelson. Right? So they've received emails, and it proves a point that they're not telling the truth about this. So they knew about the emails, and they said that they're trying to wriggle out of it, saying that they knew, only they knew about it, and they didn't pass the information on to the Prime Minister. Sorry, but that's bullshit. That is utter bullshit. They are now panicking. They are now in containment mode. They are now in, excuse my language, holy shit mode, because they are going to be facing, the gallows. And this is what's going to bring Starmer down. There's an old saying, you give them enough rope and they'll hang themselves. This is what's happened to our government. We've given them enough rope and they're hanging themselves. And that's what I feel. Leave a comment down below. Do you think they've done it to themselves? I bloody think so. As I say, please like, share and subscribe. See you soon. Take care.